Greg Norman is already planning his next LIV Golf project. A women's LIV Golf League is likely to be established, according to the CEO of the Saudi-sponsored golf series. Interestingly, he has already made mention of this concept amid the conflict between the PGA Tour and LIV Golf. Let's take a closer look on how this breakaway tour will be supported by Saudi Arabia, as it appears to be thinking about expanding into more recent fields. What is the LIV Golf Series? The LIV Golf Invitational, formerly known as the Super Golf League, is a Saudi-funded initiative that consists of 8 invitational tournaments with no cuts, shotgun starts, and a $255 million purse. Greg Norman, a 2-time Open champion and former world number 1, serves as its spokesperson. How is the LIV Golf Series funded? Greg Norman, the CEO of LIV Golf Investments, is the league's backer. The Public Investment Fund, PIF, a sovereign wealth fund that also owns Newcastle Football Club, is a shareholder in the business. Who has joined the LIV Golf Tour? The big names leading the Rebel Tour include former world number 1 Dustin Johnson, a 2-time major winner, 6-time major winner Phil Mickelson, 4-time major winner Brooks Koepka, 2020 U.S. Open winner Bryson DeChambeau, Masters champion Bubba Watson, Patrick Reed, Sergio Garcia, and Charles Schwartzel. Former Open champions Henrik Stenson and Louis Oosthuizen, 3-time PGA Tour winner Jason Kokrak, and the 2022 Open champion Cameron Smith, who revealed in late August that he would be joining LIV Golf, which may have been the worst blow to the PGA Tour to date. He declared that money was absolutely a part of making that decision. I won't dismiss it or deny that there was a reason. It was a business choice that I couldn't pass up. Mark Leishman, Joaquin Niemann, Harold Varner III, Cameron Tringale, and Anirban Lahiri were the other players who switched teams at the same time as Smith. What's the prize money in the LIV Golf Series? Regular team competitions give a payout of $25 million. $20 million will be split among the competitors, with $4 million going to the event winner, which is more than twice the total British Masters purse and nearly twice the amount a major winner takes home, while at least $120,000 will go to the person who places last. The top 3 teams at each event will split a $5 million prize. Additionally, a whopping $50 million has been set aside for the team championship, dwarfing any PGA Tour prize, with the Players' Championship giving out the most at $20 million, with $16 million going to the winning team and at least $1 million going to the last place team that will be divided among the 12 4-man teams. LIV Golf could turn its attention to the women's game. As the breakaway enterprise continues to identify avenues for growth, LIV Golf CEO and Commissioner Greg Norman has declared that a women's golf league is in the forefront of my thoughts. The Australian stated in a statement to the Herald and the Age, "That's always been on my mind, to be honest with you, because I have been a staunch supporter of them. I played with a number of LPGA players throughout the years, and there's no doubt that their worth has increased recently. I would be the first to go on board with an open discussion and dialogue with women if there were such a chance." LPGA Tour Commissioner Mollie Marcoux Samaan made a suggestion that she would work with LIV Golf if it could advance the women's game. "Before we work with LIV Golf," she stated, "there are many things to consider. I would engage in a conversation if it would fulfill our purpose of developing women's golf, but there needs to be input from players and sponsors." Although the huge financial investment made by the Saudi-backed organization may help the women's game gain more attention and funding, it is not without controversy, which may account for Marcoux Samaan's reluctance to work with the Greg Norman-led organization. The 2023 Golf League's debut, though, is Norman's primary concern right now. "Right now, to be honest with you, I'm absolutely locked and loaded with what we're doing because we're launching the men's league in 2023, and we've got a lot of work to do to get it up and running." 48 players and 12 established team franchises will compete in an expanded 14-tournament calendar under the new name LIV Golf League beginning in 2023. The prize pool will total $405 million, a significant increase over the $225 million offered for last year's 8-tournament series. An agreement with Fox Sports 1 is reportedly close, thus formalizing television broadcasting rights will be one of its top goals. According to the agreement, LIV Golf will buy airtime from the major media company and then sell a commercial asset to fund the transaction. He added, "We're in discussions right now, and we have a lot of signed broadcasters." The former world number 1 played down the reports, requesting that no one should draw any conclusions about potential media rights given that we're still in the middle of negotiations with several outlets. For the venture's CEO and commissioner, a deal between LIV Golf and Fox Sports would feel somewhat like a full circle. Prior to their breakup in 2015, Norman worked for the media organization for just over a year as their lead golf analyst. What is LIV Golf's longer-term plan? In 2023, the LIV Golf Invitational Series will become the LIV Golf League, growing from 8 tournaments to 14 that will be held all over the world. The same 48 athletes will compete across all 14 competitions as members of 12 pre-existing 4-man teams, with each team's captain in charge of expanding their brand. They will receive 25% ownership of their team, support from LIV to help it grow, control over the identity of their team, the ability to hire staff, and complete control over how it evolves. Another significant draw for players to join LIV is this. A player and the key players on their squad will each own 25% of their team or brand if they can help it develop into a franchise with a value of $500 million or $1 billion. The 12 teams in the men's and women's series would also be offered individual sponsorship, according to the concept. According to rumors, Srixon is one of the companies eager to get involved and would help support a squad made up entirely of Japanese athletes if Hideki Matsuyama decides to make the switch as predicted. There are also rumors of an all-Australian team, which is predicted to include Cameron Smith, Adam Scott, Mark Leishman, and Matt Jones. LIV intends to bring 2 international series events as well as a LIV Golf League competition to Australia. We anticipate that Sydney will host the LIV Golf League competition in April. The 3 competitions will be held one right after the other so that LIV players can participate in each one. Additionally, promotion and regulation will be implemented, with players who finish worst at the conclusion of each season will lose their spots and be replaced by those who have shown the best performances on the Asian Tour or in an event similar to Q School. Our belief is that LIV will grow and launch a women's tour in 2023 that will follow the same structure as the men's tournaments, though this has not yet been verified. But unlike the LET and LPGA, competitions on the same course over the same 3 days will pay women the same prize money as men. The shotgun start structure will enable the men to play in the morning and the ladies to play in the afternoon, or vice versa, increasing the appeal of events to spectators and assisting LIV in the development of their strategy to expand the game. Additionally, several other mixed tournaments will be introduced. Is LIV Golf getting good viewing figures? If you were to believe the social media chatter from LIV fan accounts, more people would be watching the 54-hole competitions than would be watching the royal wedding of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. In truth, though, no. LIV events are presently aired for free on YouTube, but the statistics are far from stunning, with the LIV Chicago audience topping at 95,000 watchers, according to Twitter account @RoboPZ, which has been monitoring tournament streaming data every 15 minutes during the events. Despite the allegations, Greg Norman responded when questioned about a broadcast agreement, that the interest coming over our plate right now is significant. We're having real negotiations with 4 different networks and putting proposals on the table because the networks can recognize the worth of our offering. They are aware of what we are providing. Due to its toxic character, Apple TV apparently declined the chance to show LIV. Greg Norman is optimistic about the future of his league after the first LIV Golf season is over, and thinks there is still a path that would enable collaboration amongst the various golf bodies, including the PGA Tour. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know what you think in the comments. I'll see you on the channel next time. Until then, it's goodbye.